Over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Franklin Perez gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Ready now, Royce Lewis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
In now, Luis Arias. Pitch outside, the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Arias is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Lewis leads off second with nobody out. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Here's Miguel Sano. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes ball one. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One and one, here it comes. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The 3-2 pitch. Chopped at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Rosario. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First offering on its way.
1-0.
And that misses, ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-0 pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's the 3-1, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
3 balls, no strikes. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Ready with the 3-1, and it's fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way, and another foul ball. The payoff pitch, grounded down the third baseline, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Into the box, number 32. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position. One
1-0. Here it is. Fouled off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. Twins forced to settle for one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Twins lead it 1-0. Number 31 gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Digging in, Max Schwartz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Hero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
Stepping in, number 50. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Seamus Nunez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Under it is the right fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 1-0. Checking in now, Mitch Garver. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
Mitch Garver.
First offering on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Line toward right center. Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set. Here it comes. In there at the knees. Strike one. Garver aboard here at first with nobody out.
Nope.
A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball right side. And there's one away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers.
Number 24.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping into the box, number 24. It's a rough one for him on Wednesday, taking an 0 for 5 in that one. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, D-Roll, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Standing in now, Royce Lewis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runners on first with 1 down. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
In now, Luis Arias, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A 1-0 delivery. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Arias is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
Up next for the Twins.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a discuss how they want to attack things here. So 2 on with 2 away, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. The set and the 2-1.
Ball 3.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Green racing back, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Twins are out in front 2-0. Now at the plate, Josh Jung, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And the off-balance Marlins throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
Into the box now, Riley Green, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Green, a 22-year-old, he's a second-year big leaguer. One out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Hard hit to first. Astudillo has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The designated hitter, Miguel.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
So striding in, Jake Rogers. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
The 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So with one gone, time for a look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. So one away now in the Minnesota third, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, number 32.
Striding into the box, number 32. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
From the belt, the pitch, and there he goes towards second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Ready on 0-2. Fastball well outside. 2 out with the man at first. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0. Into the box, number 9. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hill will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, and the Twins have taken a 4-0 lead.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their 3rd turn through the batting order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. And one significant aspect of their offense is the running game, where they currently rank among the league leaders in stolen bases and stolen base success rate. I brought this up with some of the players earlier, and one of the pitchers told me, 1, it's fun to watch, and 2, I'm glad I'm not responsible for defending against it. Our guys will pick you apart if you're not smart. It's an athletic bunch, and they use it effectively, guys.
For the Tigers.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop, Isaac Paradis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball in for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Stepping up now, Derek Hill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, Max Schwartz. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 4-0. Ready for another chance. Number 24 as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep their gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hits the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Hill. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Royce Lewis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Popped him up. Rogers over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Ready once again, Luis Arias. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, number 50 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. To his left, Sonoma. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
To protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Seamus Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Nunez stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 32 is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the 3rd baseman, Josh.
So digging in now, Josh Jung. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. It's the Twins 4 and the Tigers nothing. The next Twin up, Miguel Sano. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The 3rd baseman, Miguel Sano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And that misses. 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Rosario, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Number 50 is there, and he makes the catch for
Now
the out.
Number 64.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Willians Astudillo into bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, honey.
Tigers, the right fielder.
So stepping in, Riley Green will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball 2 now. On the ground is short. Lewis is there, and a good throw gets him, one gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Cabrera, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Riding in once again, Jake Rogers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Turned on down the line. 2-out hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Isaac Paradis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave one. They trail here 4-0. Eduardo Jimenez takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
For the Tigers, number 66, Eduardo Jimenez.
Now at the plate, number 32. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first two plate appearances so far. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Mitch Garver will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. A one pitch on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Nobody out, runner on first. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Nunez is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, number 9.
Digging in once again, number 9. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, number 24.
Up next for Minnesota, number 24. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses with it, 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. And he popped him up. Jung in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run, because the runner at first will be in motion.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Royce Lewis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins strand a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Stepping into the box, Derek Hill. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's the first down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Max Schwartz.
Stepping in, Max Schwartz. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers leadoff hitter. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, and even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 50.
In now, number 50. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a snap throw to first, just keeping him close. First offering on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And 0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Here's the 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
At the plate, Seamus Nunez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-1 is offered out and missed. He chased it for strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Jung. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jose Fernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always felt with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. Bounced weakly near the plate. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Miguel Sano, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now at the plate, Riley Green. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Number 32 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first to take care of Cabrera for the second out.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
Now batting, Jake Rogers. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Zach Reininger will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 26, Zach Reininger.
So coming to the plate, Williams Astudillo. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Number 64.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch is in off the plate. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Hit hard to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, number 32, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder has a beat on it. 1 down. Performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point. Digging in, Mitch Garver. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Twins retired in short order. They lead it 4-0. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
For Minnesota, number 65, Trevor May.
Leading off the inning, Isaac Paredes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
In now, Derek Hill. Now a swing. Owen, look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
1-1. And it's fouled away. Paredes gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, Max Schwartz.
Digging in and looking for more, Max Schwartz. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. May, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a fourth-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Line drive to center field. Number 24 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Number 50.
Now at the plate, number 50. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. Two out with the man at first. Hey. 2-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Here's the 2-1 home. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Seamus Nunez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Taylor Williams enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, number 9. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's out 1-1.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Green going back on it, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Jake Thompson enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Into the box, number 24. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Down and away, ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Roy Lewis.
Digging in to try it again, Royce Lewis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.